A late Mohamed Salah goal proved to be a little more than a consolation as Manchester United got their season up and running with a 2-1 victory over Liverpool. Salah's lifeline arrived in the 81st minute when he headed home a rebound from a David De Gea save. The Erik ten Hag era has officially started at Manchester United. Jadon Sancho scored a classic goal to set United on their way to the first win under Erik ten Hag, while Marcus Rashford punished more slack Liverpool defending with a fine finish on the counter. Liverpool did pull a goal late on through Mohamed Salah, but it was too little too late. Erik ten Hag left Cristiano Ronaldo and Harry Maguire out of the starting lineup, and new signings Lisandro Martinez, Christian Eriksen, and Tyrell Malacia, plus Scott McTominay, Rafael Varane, and Diogo Dalot totally justified those huge calls. Starting James Milner and Harvey Elliott ahead of Fabinho didn't quite work, and Liverpool's midfield was so easy to play through in the first half. Missing Thiago and Naby Keita was a blow, but Jordan Henderson couldn't hold things down on his own, and Fabinho was missed badly as Virgil van Dijk and Joe Gomez were left ruthlessly exposed. When Fabinho came on in the second half, they improved, but it wasn't enough. This game exposed Liverpool's lack of signings in midfield, and Klopp may well go to his board and ask for a midfield addition before the window shuts. Liverpool's worst start to a PL season in 10 years underlines their struggle, but this set in at the end of last season and they can't keep fighting back in games. Manchester United's 4-3 to 3-1 system worked really well as Rashford could get in behind centrally, plus Elanga and Sancho pinned back Liverpool's full backs. It was a brave move from Erik ten Hag, but it was aided by a totally dominating midfield. McTominay, Bruno Fernandes, and Eriksen all ran themselves into the ground, and aside from a 15-minute period at the end of the first half, Liverpool were never allowed to dictate the tempo of the game. United then had quality in the final third to make all of their hard work count. Leaving out Cristiano Ronaldo and Harry Maguire was a huge call by Erik ten Hag, and boy did he get it right. Malacia, Varane, McTominay, and Elanga all came into the starting lineup, and they all added grit and passion, while Lisandro Martinez played like a man possessed as his early challenge on Mohamed Salah, who he squared up to after, set the tone. United bullied Liverpool. That doesn't happen often, if ever, to Liverpool. Erik ten Hag wanted a reaction, and he certainly got it, and then some. When Old Trafford is rocking like it was against Liverpool, few stadiums can match it. There were protests against United's owners outside the ground before the game and in the ground during it, but the fans also totally backed their players. They can be angry with their players for bad displays, but United's fans are incredibly loyal, and they created a cauldron of noise to inspire their players. As soon as a few players rattled into challenges, United's fans got even louder, and they never stopped. The anti-Glazer chants continued throughout, but the real noise was reserved for the battling display on the pitch from Manchester United's players. In truth, every single United player ran themselves into the ground for the cause, and this was a hugely positive reaction to their disappointing defeat against Brighton and Brentford to open the season. With the win, United have 3 points, climbing above Liverpool, who has 2 points from their opening 3 games. This was Liverpool's first defeat in 22 Premier League games, as Klopp will point to huge injury issues, but his side simply didn't turn up for most of one of their biggest games of the season. A delighted Erik ten Hag praised Manchester United's attitude in the rousing 2-1 win over Liverpool and predicted there's better to come from his team. United was unrecognizable from the rabble, who were 4-0 at Brentford and had taken no points from their opening 2 matches. Watch how Bayern destroyed Frankfurt with crazy goals. See you guys there!